Vatos, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast yet again. We're going to be comparing the 2022 Lowrider ST. I'm just going to call it the FXLRST. I just don't see how this is even a lowrider, but I'll get into that in a bit. We're going to be comparing the 2022 with the 2020-2021 Lowrider S and the differences and stuff that I'm predicting based off of the images, the video, the slogan, further, faster. I'm just going to be predicting a few things. So if you're watching this, you know, a year from now, then obviously this is before the release of the 2022 Lowrider S. Alright, so anyways, let's just go ahead and get into the naming of this new 2022 Lowrider S. Honestly, it's more of a sport glide. It's not really a Lowrider S. So I know there's people out there that are wondering, hey, how do we feel about this, or how do you feel about having a 2020 and now seeing that they've put in potentially a 117, or they've potentially, you know, done a full frame mounted fairing or something like that. And the way I kind of go about it is they're not really the same bike. It's not even a Lowrider S. Like I said, ever since Harley first introduced the Lowrider back in 1977, it never had a fairing, and especially a frame mounted fairing. So it's not really a Lowrider S. So for those of you, or those of us that are, you know, saying, oh man, I should have waited, look at the Lowrider S as of right now, 2021, they're still great bikes. They're amazing motorcycles, inverted forks, dual disc brakes, ABS, all that good stuff. I'm not going to get into it, but it's a great bike regardless. And I'm pretty sure with the new components that they're adding, the extra saddlebags, the extra fairing, the speakers, if you guys seen the video that I made recently, you know that price is going to go up, all right? And I don't know, the way I see it, the way I've always mentioned it, you know, the frame mounted fairing, the touring, the further, faster sort of stuff. I've always said, you know what, if you're looking at long range, then you should probably look at a touring model, one of those baggers, mainly because of the suspension, the travel of the suspension, the comfort, the extra weight, stuff like that. So I don't know, this new Lowrider S is just a little, it's in a funny place. It's in a odd place considering that the price is gonna go up. Of course, it's gotta go up, especially with the increase of inflation, you know, 10 to 20%. The used vehicle market has gotten a 40% increase. So I mean, we are going to see a price increase. It has to be. Of course, Harley's not going to be giving us anything for free. That's a given. They're not going to be giving us anything for free. So we know that the price of this bike is probably going to be somewhere around maybe $23,000-$24,000, and that's going to be around the same price range as a street glide, as a road glide. I mean, you're not that far off from a road glide special. And you get a lot with the road glide special, you do. And the Softail doesn't really compete against the road glide special when it comes to comfort. But, and then, you know, something else to add, I don't want to go off of this topic too much, but I mean, the weight of the Lowrider is going to go up, of course. So instead of it being, you know, under 700 pounds, now you're looking at a bike that's going to probably tip maybe somewhere around 750 pounds. With the saddlebags, the fairing, the sound system, all of that stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the performance aspect of the new 2022, the 117. I'm guessing they're gonna put a 117 in this thing, and you know what, it's not really that far off of 114. You know, if people are making this argument about, you know, that 117's worth it, guys, you could grab your 2020-2021 Lowrider S and put a stage 2 in it, and you're going to be a lot happier. And I'm pretty sure it's going to perform better than the 117. The 117 has the same stroke as the 114. There's nothing too special other than a bigger displacement when it comes to your CCs. So yes, it's probably, I have the numbers. I believe it was, hold on, give me a minute. All right, I got the numbers here in front of me. Based off of a dyno tune numbers on a stock 117, you're looking at 93 horsepower with 112 foot-pounds of torque. So that's a 117. So let's go ahead and compare that to a 114. A 114, you're looking at 89 horsepower and 107 foot-pounds of torque. So it's not that dramatic. Keep in mind you're also adding weight to the bike, especially with that bigger fairing. Okay, so we went over a few different things: price, weight, performance. So let's just talk about, I guess, styling. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look great. Of course, it's a good looking bike. The way it sits, I really like the speed screen. I like the whole package. You guys already know. I'm not gonna repeat myself anymore. And I am a huge fan of the FXR fairing. I really love that fairing. So it is gonna look good. It's gonna be a big seller here in California, of course, and I'm pretty sure a lot of places outside of California, I mean a lot of states, it's gonna be a huge seller. A lot of people like the overall look of the bike. You guys seen Laylaw's channel? He's done a lot of builds, and I think it is going to be a big seller. And I'm pretty sure Harley, like I said, usually Harley can price these things out accordingly. If you guys seen the saddlebags on a Sport Glide, those things are expensive, but with the bike and everything, the price ain't that bad. I'm sure they're going to offer the fairing on their stores, at their dealers, on their online store. They're going to be offering the components so you could just buy them and put them on your bike. But I believe they're going to be a little bit pricey. So if you're looking at a FXR style softail, then this is probably going to be your best bet to kind of get into, considering, of course, the parts, the paint, the labor, everything for an aftermarket FXR. Harley's going to be now providing all that package, or they're going to be providing a full build package. And going back to the FXLRST, I think, like I said, just because Harley has never offered this bike with a frame mounted fairing, hopefully they still offer the Lowrider S as it is right now, and then probably that touring package can be something that they would add on to. But who knows what Harley's going to do. Or maybe you're wondering, why would you buy this over a bagger, considering the price, frame mounted fairing, saddlebags, etc, etc, etc. The reasons why I would pick up Lowrider S 2022 touring or whatever, if there is a touring package, would be just, I guess, the weight and the placement of the foot pegs, the mid controls. I think that would be it. Yes, you could do that with the Road Glide Special or with a bagger. But mid controls on those bikes, they could cost you around $3,000 or $2,000. Sorry, I think they could cost you around $2,000 to get mid controls on one of those bikes. So I guess it would just be the weight and the mid controls, I guess. There's plenty of more pros with the bagger. You do get a little bit more. You get those color options, and you know what, I'm not gonna get into that. This video is already getting kind of long, so I don't know. You guys just share your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys are looking at getting. Are you guys excited? I am excited what's to come, but I'm not disappointed at buying my 2020 Lowrider S. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to be happy with your purchase. Like I said, I just don't really think it's a Lowrider S, and that's pretty much it. I know I already said that quite a few times. You guys just stay out there, stay safe, don't believe everything you read, life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.